In this video, I will show you how to play Sharpshooter on PC. This should be a quick and easy tutorial to follow, but before we do continue, please consider leaving a like on the video and also subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Sharpshooter brings the strategy genre to life and throws up exciting challenges for gamers. Developed by Chisel Games in Japan, although this is an Android game, you can actually play this on your PC or Mac using something called the BlueStacks app player, which is the world's #1 app player for PC and Mac users. So BlueStacks is an Android emulator, so that allows you to play Android games on your PC and Mac. To get started, if you come below this video, in the video description is going to be a link to click, and that's going to take you across to a website like this. Now from here, what you want to do is click the blue button here, which says play Sharpshooter on PC, and what that's going to do is download the BlueStacks installer onto your PC. So once that's downloaded, give it a click, and then what you want to do is run through the steps to install BlueStacks on your PC. So it's just going to take a minute or two to download and install. Once BlueStacks has finished downloading and installing, there's going to be a window with the launch button which you're going to want to click, and this is going to go ahead and start BlueStacks and actually take you directly to the installation page for Sharpshooter. So as you can see, it's just starting up now. It's just going to take a minute or two to run through and load up. And once that's loaded through, you'll be taken to a page like this. Now at this point, it might also ask you to log in with your Google account, which is actually really cool because if you jump off your PC and continue playing on your mobile device, you're not going to lose your saved progress. As you can see, we've been taken to the installation page. All you need to do at this point is simply click onto install, and what that's going to do is get everything ready and then start downloading and installing Sharpshooter on your PC, which of course you'll be able to play using the BlueStacks app player. Just while that's downloading, I just want to run through some features of BlueStacks and why you would want to consider using BlueStacks to play Android games on your PC. There's a few really cool things about BlueStacks that I personally love, and what we're going to start with is the game controls. Now, for myself, I don't really like using touchscreens. I prefer to use a keyboard and mouse, which is supported by BlueStacks. So playing Android games on your PC, of course, through BlueStacks, it's going to allow you to use your keyboard and mouse to control the game, which is just so much better in my opinion, and there's even gamepad support on certain games. Now the controls are already going to be pre-programmed, preset for you, but there is an option to customize them for your personal preferences if you want to. One thing I love, which is really cool, is the built-in macro feature. So some games have these tedious or drag and drop tasks, but with BlueStacks, what you can do is actually record and replay actions with a single key press. So you can see the example here. It says drag a farmhand into grandma's glade. Well, instead of constantly doing that back and forth, you can just simply press a single key on your keyboard to get the job done. BlueStacks does have a built-in eco mode, which allows you to optimize your PC usage to ensure that you are getting the best possible performance from your PC and BlueStacks. Another thing I really love about BlueStacks is the built-in real-time translation feature, and what this allows you to do is play any Android game in your local language. So if there's games that have come out in other countries that you've been desperate to play, but of course you can't because of language barrier reasons, because they're exclusive to that country, well, with BlueStacks, the real-time translation feature is going to automatically translate the language into your local language. Of course, naturally, playing on a PC is going to give you a higher frame rate, which is going to lead to a much smoother gameplay experience. And you have, of course, got the option to play all your favourite Android games in full HD. So there's a couple of reasons there that I personally love BlueStacks, but as you can see, there's a ton of really cool features on the app player, which you can use yourself. And that is why I personally would recommend using BlueStacks to play Android games on your PC or Mac. Coming back to BlueStacks, as you can see, Sharpshooter has finished downloading. You can see it's just installing. So what we're going to do is just give that a minute to finish installing. And then what I'm going to do is launch the game to show you how this works. So here we are. As you can see, it's just loading through. What I'm going to do is just agree to the terms and things like that, which is going to give it a minute to load Sharpshooter through on BlueStacks. Here we are in game, and as you can see, we're just coming into the intro video now. So you can see straight off the bat that the intro animations are really smooth. There's no lag or anything like that, and it's running really well on BlueStacks. So what we're going to do is skip past this and jump into the gameplay. As you can see, I'm actually using my mouse to control this, so we can press and drag and then release to control the game. So what I'm going to do is hold down my left mouse button, and you can see I'm using my mouse to actually control the game, which is really cool. We're just going to go and fire this. So you can see again the actual game gameplay itself is really, really good as well. There's no lag, everything is running really smooth, and the gameplay is sharp and just absolutely fantastic. So that is how to play Sharpshooter on PC. With that being said, I hope this quick tutorial did help you out today, and if this did help you out, I would really appreciate it if you was to consider dropping down below the video, leaving a like, and also subscribing to the channel. With that being said, I just want to take a minute, thank you guys for watching this quick tutorial, and I will see you in the next video.